Well, hey everybody, got kind of an interesting one today. Not even sure how to get started. So I'm standing in a scrap metal pile and I have a accidental colony. So this is some equipment that I set out here to get robbed a few months ago, and now the bees have moved in. Super cool. We're going to look at it together for the first time. So you'll see what I see when I see it, and it's a little bit challenging for me in here because I don't really have anywhere to stand. Their flight path is in here, and there's you can see there's a mix of frames and not even a full complement of frames. So this one's got some heft, so we'll assume that they're starting to pack it, and they are packing with nectar. These are feral bees. Feral to me, I don't know where they're from, but if they're willing to come in and live here, and boy, this thing is just crawling with beetles, so I gotta do some beetle control. This was unattended equipment, and the beetles have found it too. So a couple things that I'm going to just look for here. First off is what we just saw there, some food. Secondly, oh yeah, look at that brood and capped brood as well. Brood in some stages, really cool. I'll take that for a feral swarm. There's your queen. Okay. Well, wow. What an unexpected blessing. If you've been following along, you know I've been having some challenges in the bee yard this year. But I don't know why this colony swarmed and why they found me, but this is a food frame. So one solid frame of brood, a couple frames of food. All right, so basically now I gotta rile them up. Now I'm just looking for anything obvious to get rid of as I'm culling equipment. So we're at 2, 4, 6 good frames. This is a pretty sorry frame. All right, so we'll pull these out. And then what we'll do, 6 good frames. These bees can't stay here forever. That's the other part of the challenge. I'll show you here why they can't stay here forever. So this is where they're at. They're on the scrap metal pile. And if you look over here, that's the wood cutting pile. And there's going to be a house starting to be built there in a couple weeks, so they can't stay. They can't stay right where they're at. They're more than welcome to stay with me, but they can't stay here. So what I brought out, I planned on doing is there's a frame feeder. I'll put a feeder in there for them. I'll do some beetle control for them, and then maybe tonight after it gets dark I'll move them up. The actual bee yard is up the driveway, about 400 feet up the driveway. So anyway, well, that's pretty cool. That's good news. A solid frame of brood, brood in all stages, some food coming in. So I have to laugh because I had 2 swarm traps out all summer long and didn't get any activity on them. And then I had put this equipment here to get cleaned up, and they moved in. So we'll take that. So we'll do some beetle control. I want to do some mite control, oxalic acid dribble for these ones. Give them some good quality equipment, get them a feeder, actually get a lid on them instead of a inner cover with a brick over the hole. So yeah, so pretty cool. Good news for me. Thanks for watching. Hope you found that useful or at least interesting.